Okay, hello all. Today we're not talking about masks, really. We're going to talk theory. And part of the theory that I wanted to hit on is very specifically why your GP-5 sucks. It's just basically it is, your GP-5 sucks. If you have a GP-5, we don't care. If you're going to post selfies of yourself wearing it, we don't care. If you're going to ask us if the filter is safe, we do not care. Me, Duke, basically everyone. I've used World War I era filters before for shits and giggles. I've breathed through ammonia filters. Duke, I think he said at one point he's breathed through almost every filter in his collection. And that's generally kind of how we are, is we don't really care if something's safe or not. Because if it was poisonous, like legitimately like poisonous, surely one of the other collectors who's been doing this longer, I've only been doing this about 7-8 years, would be dead by now. And the only real collector that I know of who's, well, there's a couple, but they're like first generation. They were very old, and they likely died of natural causes anyway. There is no 30-year-old man out there right now who's like, yeah, I collected masks for like 10 years, and then I got mesothelioma from GP-5 and died. You're just not gonna have that happen. And it doesn't fucking work like that. And furthermore, the GP-5s, on my second point there, which is that we don't want to see it, we don't care about your selfie. It's the same mask. It's always a GP-5. It's always an S10. Collection photos are fine. If you noticed on the subreddit, a lot of people like collection photos. Those are good. Those are aesthetic. You know, that's nice to look at. No one wants to see your fucking scrawny head ass in a fucking GP-5 or S10 or whatever the fuck, so chill with the selfies. Unless you're wearing like a full suit of gear, like actual gear, that makes sense, because then you're like basically using yourself as a mannequin. But the rule of thumb is if it's only head up, just put some fucking newspaper in the mask or something and photograph it. I'm tired of looking at your fucking faces. Or whatever's, you know, I'm tired of just seeing this much of your face. Fuck that. I don't want to see that. I want to see that and go on your Facebook page or something. I don't fucking know. And the reason I'm making this video, aside from the fact we're sick of seeing your GP-5s for the aforementioned reasons, which is that your questions suck and your selfies suck, is because it's basically dead ground at this point. There is nothing any of us are going to learn from your GP-5. I get it. It's great. It's wonderful that you're starting down this path of exploration and learning about gas masks. That makes perfect sense, and that's fine. The problem is, it's kind of like if you were at fucking NASCAR and every 5 goddamn minutes someone walked up to the fucking, people driving the cars, which ain't the best example because obviously they're just going to hit them and kill them. But if like the Formula 1 race got stopped every 5 minutes because some guy was like, hey, Italian Ferrari guy, I'm having car trouble. And it's making these funny noises and I was wondering if you could help me with it. That guy doesn't give a shit. I don't give a shit about your GP-5, and honestly, I'm probably not going to help you with it for the same reason that he doesn't care about your fucking car trouble. We're dealing with other problems, and you're like down here. We're up here, and I don't mean to sound elitist, but you have to acknowledge that literally, from an objective standpoint of experience and time working with masks, you're down here. Even if like each inch was a year, I'm still going to be like up here. And I don't mean that disparagingly, again. It's fine, I guess. You gotta learn somewhere, but like, if we're gonna be in the same space, you gotta fucking acknowledge that we're gonna get pissed at you. And someone's probably gonna comment on all this and say, well, yeah, but it's Reddit. You know, Reddit's for like idiots, so why don't you go somewhere else? Yeah, there's this app called Amino. I'm sure that me323me or whatever the fuck will probably post a link to it if I ask him nicely enough, which I might. So yeah, I don't know, I'm not trying to defend the subreddit because it sucked and it's always going to suck and this is going to change nothing because you guys log in, post, and then leave. And this video is just under 5 minutes and I seriously doubt anyone's going to watch it. But the point I'm trying to get at is if you really suck at collecting, which most of you do, get off Reddit, go to Amino, and then come back in like 5 to 10 years. Or not, at all. I don't really give a shit. I only come to the subreddit to make fun of you guys. And I think that's a concept that's lost on a lot of people. And really, we need to bring bullying back. That's what I will say. We need to bring cyberbullying back because, honestly, Someone's pissing you off, you turn off the computer and you walk away. That or, just go jack off somewhere, chill the fuck out. Don't overthink this. It's the internet, and probably 5 to 10 years we're not even going to have it, because either A, we're going to get nuked, or B, they're just going to shut websites down entirely, because, fuck me, right? So yeah, anyway, don't take anything too seriously, especially not this video, and shut the fuck up about your GP-5.